Well, howdy folks, and welcome to day 64 of 100 Nights of Taps. At the end of this week, we'll complete 10 total weeks. Anyway, it's currently raining. Well, briefly was. Looks like the sun's peeking back out, but look this way. Dark clouds just passed over this little opening that I'm in. I mean, there's trees right above me, but I can still feel it, and there's rain coming down. Anyway, I am at a Civil War battlefield site. This place is called Allatoona Pass. It's right on the edge of a lake, and it's really cool monuments out here that I found. There's 11 monuments representing states from the Confederate Army. And I started this video way early because I don't think you're going to be able to see them clearly, and a lot of them have a lot of verbiage on them, and I'm going to read them. So I'm basically going to read everything that's on every single one of these, and then we'll play 100 Nights of Taps. And I'm not doing it on a specific time, right at 7. It's currently 6:43. If I go beyond, if I go early, it is what it is. But before I do, I'm going to go down here and show you all the lake where it's by. I don't know the name of this lake, but I have not walked down here yet. I don't stay out here too long because the mosquitoes are already bad. And I know as soon as I sit still, they're going to start tearing me up, because the mosquitoes in Georgia ain't no joke. So here's the lake. So peaceful out here. Outside of my keys clanging as I walk. It's pretty clear water too. Wow. You can see pretty clearly through there. I was not expecting this water to be this clean and clear. But you got some rock hills over there. There's a little harbor, a bunch of boats in there. Pretty little view though. Not bad out here. Real peaceful. Nice and quiet. Blue skies. Gray and white clouds. Yeah, that's all that rain that just came over. What's up, Michael? Hi. Alright, well, I'm going to get back up here to the monuments. I'm going to show you guys around to give myself time to read everything to you, because I guarantee you the picture quality is not going to be that great. And instead of you trying to squint your eyes to read it, I'll just read it out to you so you can have the information on what each one says. And we'll go from there. There's little spurts of rain here and there, but if it rains, oh well, I'm staying. I'm gonna get wet. I don't care. I know back then soldiers fought in the rain. They can fight in the rain, I can play in the rain. I know, because I used to be a soldier. We trained in the rain. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. So rain or shine, I'm staying to play. All right, I'm gonna show you out here, and then we'll go. I'll start on this side. Save the best for last, but flip this. They have all these monuments: Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Texas, Missouri. What one was that one? I forget one. Hold on, let me get a little closer so I can read it. Mississippi, North Carolina, Alabama, and Louisiana. I said earlier it was Confederate, but some of these are Union as well. All right, here we go. For this one, we got Louisiana, Point Coupe, Company Alpha, Louisiana Battery, Allatoona Pass, October 5th, 1864. And there's things on the back of each one of these as well. On most of them, not all of them. So we got Louisiana. This monument is dedicated to the brave soldiers of Louisiana. They manned the guns and fought mightily at Allatoona Pass on October 5th, 1864. All right, next one. We have Alabama, where Forrest Gump's from. Fictional town. The Yellowhammer State. For the noble dead, the army mourns. A nation mourns for the living. Honor and respect will await them wherever they shall be known as faithful soldiers who have, for their dearest rights, so often gone through the fires of battle and the baptism of blood. Jeez. Major General Samuel G. French. Wow, baptism of blood. That's crazy. Oh wow, this is long. Kolb's Battery. Kolb's Battery under Captain Reuben F. Kolb was organized April 1862 at Eufaula, that's Eufaula, Alabama, as part of the Barber Light Artillery, and Barber spelled Barbour. With the Army of Tennessee, it took part in the battles of Knoxville, Chickamauga, Chattanooga, Missionary Ridge, the Dalton, Atlanta campaign, and Hood's movement into Tennessee, which included Allatoona Pass, Franklin and Nashville. Records of March 29, 1864 show the battery armed with 2 6-pound smoothbores and 2 12-pound howitzers. Kolb's battery surrendered at Augusta, Georgia at the end of the war. Casualties in the war, 70 were killed, wounded, and 45 died of disease. See, that's why I said I'm going to read it, because I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard for y'all to see that. I'm not sure, but I'll cover it for y'all. Next state, we got North Carolina, 29th and 39th Infantry Regiments. And every time I see their flag, I keep thinking it's the Texas flag, and it's upside down, and the colors are backwards. But the actual flag, oh no, that's the Georgia flag. The Georgia flag has red on the top where the blue is on that one, and blue where the red is. Anyway, in honor of the brave men of the North Carolina 29th and 39th Infantry Regiments who fought and died here in defense of their families, homes, country, and their southern independence. This is a lot. Erected by Georgia and North Carolina divisions, sons of the Confederate veterans. On the left side here, it says the 29th Regiment mustered in on September 24th, 1861 in Asheville, North Carolina, reported 12 killed, 39 wounded, and 3 missing. The regiment was under the command of Major Ezekiel Hampton during the battle. The 39th Regiment, mustered in on December 10th, 1861 in Asheville, North Carolina, reported losing 2 wounded. Colonel David Coleman, who assumed command of the brigade after the wounded of General Young, led the regiment into the battle. And it says sponsoring camps, and it has a Camp McDonald Camp, number 1552, Chattanooga Guards Camp, number 1639, General Leonidas Polk Camp, number 1446, and Robert E. Lee Camp, number 2005. All right, next state, Mississippi. Doesn't really say a whole bunch back here, but honor to those men who fought here on October 5th of 1864. 4th Regiment, Colonel Thomas Adair. 7th Battery, Captain J.D. Harris. 35th Regiment, Colonel William Barry. 36th Regiment, Colonel William Witherspoon. 39th Regiment, Colonel P.J. Durr. 46th Regiment, Colonel William H. Clark. Brookhaven Battery, Captain James Hoskins. And then it says, far from home, some never to return. I don't think there's anything on the back of this one. Yeah, that's smooth. All right, then next up we got Missouri. Missouri. On this field of honor, Missouri soldiers of Cockrell's elite brigade fought and died for Southern independence October 5th, 1864. 91 killed. Confederate States of America. That's what the CSA stands for. See other side. Let's see what the other side says. Oh, there's all the names. Missouri heroes killed in battle and died of wounds. And you got the Missouri battle flag with a cross up in it. On the bottom, it says, all lie in unmarked graves of Georgia clay. I'm not reading all the names, but there they are. All right, the next up, we got the greatest state ever. Can y'all guess? My homeland, Texas. Allatoona Pass, October 5th, 1864. Let's see what the back says here. All right. Texas remembers her sons whose devotion to duty and valor in battle drove to their forts the invading federal forces on this field of honor. 9th Texas Infantry, Major J. H. McReynolds. 10th Texas Cavalry, dismounted, Colonel C. R. Earp. 14th Texas Cavalry, dismounted, Colonel J. L. Camp. 32nd Texas Cavalry, dismounted, Colonel J. A. Andrews. Brigadier General M. D. Ector's Brigade. It's like Hector without the H. Hector. All right. Brigadier General W. H. Young, commanding. Major General S. G. French's Division. Lieutenant General A. P. Stewart's Corps. Army of Tennessee, Confederate States of America. Erected by descendants and friends, October 5th, 2002. All right, next up, Illinois. Here loyal men fell defending the United States and freedom, October 5th, 1864. The price of victory was 86 killed, 243 wounded, 48 missing. Illinois Volunteer Infantry Regiment, 7th, 9th, 12th, 50th, 57th, and 93rd. And then you got flags. Back up, it says Land of Lincoln, dedicated October 2008. Iowa. They died so that our nation might live. 39th Iowa Volunteer Infantry. Brigadier General John Corse of Iowa commanded the victorious federal forces at Allatoona Pass, October 5th, 1864. The back of this has a list of names. I'm not reading them all, but 39th Iowa Volunteer Infantry. All right, 3 more states and we're done. 3 more. Minnesota. In tribute to the officers and men of the 4th Regiment Minnesota Volunteer Infantry, Lieutenant Colonel John E. Tortolot, I think that's how you say that, commanding, who held their ground on October 5th, 1864. 11 were killed, 33 were wounded. Now we've got finger rolling. Oh, this is cool. I like the back of this one. 4th Regiment Minnesota Infantry Volunteers, Alpha Company, Carver Grays and Scott Guards. Bravo Company, Glencoe, Meeker, and McLeod counties at large. That pine cone just fell and almost hit me. Oh my God, that dog just scared me. Whew. I did not know there was a dog about to come over here. Just barked at me. It scared me. All right, Charlie Company, Dakota Guards, Delta Company, Frontier Rifle Guards, Goodhue County, Echo Company, Le Sueur and Steele County Guards, Foxtrot Company, Freeborn County Guards, Golf Company, St. Cloud Guards, Hotel Company is Valley Sharpshooters, Mankato area. Iowa companies, Warsaw Rifle Company, and Kilo companies, Mower County Guards, Rice County. Okay, moving on. Two left. Wisconsin. See, that's why I was going to read this. I doubt you can read that right there. All right, let's see here. All right, on October 5th, 1864, brave men from Wisconsin defending the Star Fort and the neighboring rations depot from repeated Confederate attacks. Although the garrison was heavily outnumbered, they tenaciously held their fort. Their courage saved the Federal depot at Allatoona and kept open General Sherman's supply line to Atlanta. Their selfless devotion to duty and the Union cause allowed Sherman to continue his plans for the march to the sea and through the Carolinas, which helped save the Union, ensuring that future generations may enjoy the liberties of a free and undivided nation. But yet was divided and kind of still is. All right, 12th Wisconsin Artillery, 18th Wisconsin Infantry. James E. Croft of the 12th Wisconsin Artillery won the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery here on October 5th, 1864. Wow, Medal of Honor. So I'm going to see this name later on in Texas, because in Arlington, right across from the Rangers and Cowboy Stadium, they're opening a Medal of Honor museum next year. So James E. Croft, his name will be in there because he got the Medal of Honor. All right, and last monument, state of Ohio. Ohio. The 5th Ohio Cavalry served throughout the Atlanta campaign, acting as the eyes of the Union forces. Elements of the 5th Ohio were posted to Allatoona on picket and communication duty, where they fought in the Battle of Allatoona Pass on October 5th, 1864. And what's crazy is, I just mentioned this yesterday in a church service that I got to be a guest speaker at and tell my testimony. The one and only verse that I quoted was my favorite verse, and it was Matthew 19:26. I did not know that was Ohio's state motto. With God, all things are possible. And with that being said, it is time to play. So let me set up the camera in the stand here. I'm going to angle it that way because I'm biased. Well, it's also the center. They put Texas right in the middle. I'm gonna go right there and play the national anthem, and then I'll switch instruments and play taps right after on the bugle. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my horn up and ready. I'm on a hill, so I had to put my trumpet case on the camera stand to keep the camera from falling over. The stand was trying to like fall because I'm on a hill. All right. I know I'm a few minutes late according to the time because it's already 7 o'clock. I should be playing taps right now. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to play the national anthem. I was going to try to stay on time, but I don't care about the time. I'm going to play the national anthem because this represents multiple states of the United States. And then I'll play taps. All right. national anthem. All right, give me one moment and let me switch instruments around. Oh. I am getting chewed up by mosquitoes out here. All right, here we go. Thank you for your service. All right. Well, there we have it. Let me flip around. There we go. All right, cool. Well, I think it was kind of appropriate that I wear my AC/DC shirt today because this shirt has a Civil War battlefield cannon on it. For those about to rock, we salute you. And that's what we just did. I like this shirt. It's a cool shirt. It's kind of fitting with Civil War fallen right here in this little memorial area. I don't think they're actually buried right here, but they fell right here. And they're remembered, they're honored, and their sacrifice will not be forgotten. With that being said, thanks for tuning in to day number 64. We appreciate it, and I appreciate it. And we'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Peace.